Hello Penny Pinchers, my name is Dehan and welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 7 hot penny stocks that analysts likes to watch in 2021. So obviously this is going to be penny stocks to watch throughout the rest of 2021. So we're halfway through the year, we have another 6 more months, and these are the top penny stocks that are being looked at right now. So let's dive on in and check them on out, guys. So the first analyst pick is going to be right here, GT Biopharma, GTBP. So this one right here, we have B. Riley, Roth Capital, and H.C. Wainwright covered. GT Biopharma last week. B. Riley Securities upped its $21 price target to $26. The analyst from B. Riley explained, based on the press release and our subsequent conversation with management, we are encouraged by the mounting evidence of clinical activity and the emerging safety profile of lead asset GTB-3550, with the dose escalation portion of the trial expected to complete towards the end of August 2021. We are raising our probability of success for GTB-3550 and CD33 plus, which is the AML and higher risk myelodysplastic syndrome, from 25% to 30%, with a commensurate increase in our 12-month price target as well. Now, both Roth and HC Wainwright also have buy ratings and $25 price targets, of which HC reiterated its stance this week. The main point of interest when it comes to GT Biopharma is its immunotherapy pipeline. So it's solid tumor triches and designed to target breast, lung, gastric, colorectal, and ovarian cancer indications. Now, these indications include ones that express HER2, we have the PDL1, and then we have the B7H3. More importantly, GT's lead treatment, GTB-3550, is progressing through phase trials right now. The current phase 1-2 clinical trial for GTB-3550 demonstrated potential, which has raised eyebrows in the analyst community. B. Riley discussed how NK cell therapy combined with GT's trike showed synergy in preclinical prostate cancer. Obviously, the image below shows GT Biopharma's GTB-5550 trike combined with Fate Therapeutics FT538 Inc cells. So you guys can see that right here, actually, which is great to see. You guys can see the 24-hour chart, the 48-hour chart, and then obviously the 72-hour chart as well for the, under the microscope right there, so you guys can see the photos. And then the combination showed significant results compared to the 3 other models on 72-hour timeline. This week, the company participates in Sir and Anthony's Retosis Global Family Office Investment Summit in Monaco from June 30th to July 2nd, 2021. So let's take a look, guys. So this one obviously is a little bit out of the penny stock territory, but due to its market cap, it's still a very low, penny stock, I guess you could say. Even though it's trading at $16, just ignore that, right for now. But the market cap is very low. As you guys can see, last year this stock was trading at about $3 per share, guys. And this was pretty much in December time period. I mean, even here, we saw it trading around January, February, March, January, February through March, all the way down to lows of about $4.50, and we saw a rally all the way to highs up here of over almost $20 at one point. And now we had a little bit of a pullback with volume picking up. We're trading at 500,000 shares, 1 million shares, and then we had here over almost 3 million shares, traded last week. So right now the volume is picking up, and this one might continue to boom on higher if it can break through that $20 resistance once again and continue to make all-time highs, obviously, with GT Biopharma. Definitely want to add to your radar to see how it's going to perform in the upcoming months, guys, especially if any news comes out with it as well. Now, the second penny stock is going to be ComScore Inc., so SCOR. This week, analyst at Craig Hallum initiated coverage on ComScore. Firm started Score with a buy rating and a put at a $7 price target on it right now. Analyst Jason Krieger joins other firms, including Loop Capital, with a bullish stance on the company. Now, Loop upgraded its rating on the company earlier this year. As it stands right now, the firm has a $4 target and switched its hold rating to a buy. Now, Score stock has been on the rise for the better part of the last 8 months. Last November, shares hovered around $2, and as of this week, the former penny stock has reached new 52-week highs of over $5 a share. One of the key drivers for the stock has been the company's, data platform. Now, ComScore handles media data, including audience insight, to help media buyers and sellers quantify user behavior and make better business decisions. When using media to engage in an audience, it's coming off a strong quarter after doing over 40 or actually 90 million in sales, beating analysts' estimates by a clear margin. With reopening continuing globally, media engagement and entertainment are likely to be in focus. So this one was up about 5% on Monday, As you guys can see, 387 million market cap, just like the previous stock we talked about, GTBP. Now this one was trading at around $2 last year once again and continued to rise on higher all the way to highs of about $4.50. Then we saw a pullback here and consolidation around this $3.50 area, and then we broke through that previous resistance area, made a new high here about $5, and then pulled back, and now we're back to that $5 area. So what we're going to be looking forward to now is for this volume to continue on up. So we're sitting about 1.5 million shares traded. What we're going to be looking at is for volume to continue to push on higher, and then hopefully this one break through that $5 area and continue to make new higher highs. Now midterm and long-term analysts are very bullish on this stock, and that is definitely something else to add to your radar, guys, as well. Now, guys, before we get into the third penny stock, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 100 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. We just hit 36,000 subscribers. Turn on that bell notifications to get notified every time I make a new video. As always, if you want to sign up for We Will Get your 2 free stocks, valued up to $2,300. Links are in the description for that as well, guys. Now, the third penny stock is going to be Mongo. Mongo Inc. is going to be, ticker symbol MOGO. So this one is another former penny stock. Obviously, the last few months as Mongo has been performing very well. It was trading at $1.30 in November. Now it's trading at highs of $12.29, earlier this year. So Mongo kicked off the final week of the quarter with another big move. The stock jumped over 12% during the session. This month, BTIG Research started its coverage on the company, giving it a buy rating. The firm also issued a price target of $13. Analyst Mark Palmer highlighted Mongo's ownership stake in a cryptocurrency exchange at CoinSquare. He also said that the company offers an attractive means for investors to take advantage of the changing Canadian financial service industry and the adoption of cryptocurrencies. So this one, obviously, once again, a little bit higher on the price. It's around $8 right now. It's up about 12% today, or actually on Monday. Market cap 560 million, so still under $1 billion market cap. As you guys can see, it was trading at $1.44 last year, continued to go higher and higher, hitting highs here of over $12 at one point almost, in February or so, March time period. Then we pulled back, consolidated around the $7 area, pretty much for about 2 or 3 months. We've been trading back and forth, and now we seem to be breaking out a little bit. So what we're going to be looking forward to now is for this volume to pick up a little bit, as we're only trading at around 500,000 to 2 million shares. What we need to happen is for it to break through this resistance first at $10 and continue to push on higher, potentially up here back to about 11 and 11.5, and then the $12 area to make new highs. So Mongo is definitely another one to watch on your radar, guys, and see how it performs. And now we have the number 4 stock, and this penny stock is a very, very popular one. We talked about this one actually when it was trading at a few pennies last year. If you guys are big fans of the channel, you guys would know this one. BioNano Genomics Inc. So BNGO. This was a very popular one. So this one, with a price target of $10 from BTIG Research. BioNano recently came back onto the radar of retail traders. BNGO stock was one of the unicorn penny stocks from earlier this year. Shares skyrocketed from around under $1, and that's when we actually covered it, and it went up to highs of about $15 by mid-February. However, BTIG isn't the only firm bullish on the former penny stock. Oppenheimer and Maxim Group have also gotten behind the genome analyst company. Now, adding to the attention is BioNano's membership into the U.S. Small Cap Russell 2000 Index this week. Eric Holman, a PhD CEO of BioNano Genomics, said, "We believe this milestone is a reflection of the growing awareness of optical genome mapping, OGM. The significant progress of our business is making towards OGM being part of the routine is use in its genome analysts, including cytogenomics, and another step forward in expanding awareness of BioNano among institutional investors as well." So let's take a look, guys. This one is up about 2%, 3% today or on Monday. 2.1 billion market cap, so the market cap is a little bit higher. This one, midterm, long-term, bullish on this one. Once again, it was trading at around 70 cents or so. We talked about this one when it was trading under $1, actually. Went to highs, like we said, of over $15 at one point. Then it pulled back down, actually, to lows of about $4 or so. This was, pretty much support level from the past in January. We bounced off of it, hit highs here about $8, almost $9. Now we're in a consolidation period. The next move we're going to be looking forward to is obviously to break through this $10 resistance. If we can break through this $10 resistance, then we go to $12.50 and then $15 after that. Now volume is picking up a little bit. We're trading around 20 million shares. We did see over 54 million shares traded here, which is a little bit higher than usual. We're only trading around 5 to 10 million shares on the daily right now, but volume is picking up right now, especially with the inclusion of Russell 2000. So things are starting to move on higher, and that is definitely a positive sign for BNGO and for investors that are, obviously heavily into this stock. So definitely another one to add to your radar, guys. And now we have Anavix Life Science Corp, AVXL. So this one right now, it's hard to believe that it was ever a penny stock, as it's trading very nice. So AVXL shares were trading under $5 at the start of Q4 last year. This week, the former penny stock broke above $31, guys. So right now, trading around $31 per share, announcing a major breakthrough followed by analyst rating upgrade. And AVIX reported that the ANAVEX2-73 Parkinson's treatment candidate, might have the potential to treat Parkinson's disease, dementia, based on the mid-stage proof of concept data. Now, as a result, AVIX said it would submit its biomarker correlation efficiency data from the study with the U.S. FDA. The company is seeking regulatory guidance. However, there weren't any specific details on the timing. H.C. Wainwright analysts were, well timed with their update as well. On the same day AVIX announced this update, the firm adjusted its $25 price target to $39 and reiterated its buy rating. So let's take a look. This one was up 16% on Monday, up about $4, trading at $28, guys, hitting highs here of $31. Market cap right around $2 billion right now. So this one's been booming. I mean, last year trading around $5. We saw it hit highs here of $28 and then come back right back down to $13, and now we've seen this run from $10 all the way to highs of $30. Now, are we going to see the same type of move that we saw here, where the stock was way overbought and we saw pull back down all the way to where it came from? Well, that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. But volume has been picking up here ever since about 6/10/2021. We saw about 17 million shares, 5 million shares, even here 15 million shares. Then once again about 13 million shares. So volume is definitely picking up. And if you would have got in here at about $10, you would have made about 200% gain in a matter of a month or so, just on this one penny stock right here, because it has some data. And obviously right now it seems like the bio penny stocks, or just bio stocks in general, are getting approvals a lot faster ever since we had the Rona situation, and that is definitely helping push these trials a little bit quicker and giving us some more results. Next up on our list, we have Qumu Corporation, QUMU. So this one right now, it hasn't had the best year leading up to this week. In fact, at the start of 2021, QMU stock was trading at around $8 last week. It hit lows actually of $2.80, which is a good thing because it's trading at a low. You guys can get it on a dip. So this penny stock has climbed from these levels to highs to this week to about $3.80. Now, there weren't any key updates to accommodate the move on Monday, but if you look at some of the news from last week, it could shed some light on where this optimism is coming from. Now, the company announced that it's teamed up with Brigham County Football Association to empower player engagement. The company aims to do this by bringing video engagement and tracking capabilities to the Football Association. Now, BCFA can now holistically and consistently create and distribute asynchronous video through Qumu's secure platform. So this is a positive thing, obviously. And then we have right here, analysts at Northland Securities initiated coverage on Qumu with an outperform rating and a $12 price target. However, it's also important to note that analysts at Craig-Hallum downgraded the penny stock this month from a buy to a hold and have a $6 target set for Qumu right now. So let's take a look. This one is up about 20% today, or about 61 cents. 65 million market cap, very low market cap. Doesn't take a lot to get this one to start moving. Trading at $3.70. As you guys can see, it's been on a downtrend pretty much for the past 4 months from highs of $10. It continues to go lower and lower. We're trading at prices that we were trading last June, and we bounced off of that actually previous support, which is a positive sign, obviously. But we did get volume here. We saw today or Monday about 3.5 million shares traded. So volume did start to boom right there. And now we're going to be looking for it to close this gap up to $5, obviously, and then potentially go higher. But obviously, we're going to need some more data, some more news, or something else to happen with this one for this push to happen, unless we're just getting a lot of momentum push right here from just random traders that are trying to get into this one on this dip. So definitely an interesting one to watch. And then we have the last one, MannKind Corporation. Definitely a very popular one that we used to talk about in January and February on the channel, MNKD. So this one right here, thanks to the efforts of the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services, a recent policy change has put attention on MannKind this week. Now, this was concerning the Medicare Administration contractors implementing a change to the local coverage determination L33822. This allows approval to the Medicare patients living with diabetes the ability to select both MannKind's Afrezza and continuous glucose monitors. Now, right here, the criteria change goes into effect July 18th and lifts a restriction that forced patients to choose between these two tools. Prior to the exchange, Medicare denials, were occurring for patients using CGMs and inhaled insulin as an alternative to injected mealtime insulin. Now, explained Michael Castigian, Pharma D, Chief Executive Officer of MannKind. Now, this could help support some analysts weighing in on the stock earlier this year. SVB Larican issued an outperforming rating and a $5 price target on this one in March. It joined other bullish firms, including H.C. Wainwright's $6 target, BTIG Research $8 target, and Oppenheimer's $7 target. If we take a look, it was up about 11% today, or on Monday right here, 55 cents higher, trading at $5.29. Market cap 1.3 billion. So this one is, on the higher end, short term, mid term, long term. Very bullish on this stock right here. Trading at lows of 160 last year, hitting highs here of over $6, and then a slight pullback all the way back to previous support at around $3. And then ever since then, we've been consolidating, bouncing on higher, making lower lows and higher highs, which is a positive sign. Bouncing from that 360 area all the way up here to, well, like we said, about $5.30 right now. Volume is also picking up. We saw volume here last week at around 17 million shares. Then we saw 10 million shares here on Mondays to start off the week. So definitely another one to add to your radar, guys. So obviously, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not, any financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So before investing, speak to your financial advisor. These are only 7 hot penny stocks that, have been watched by analysts in 2021. Some of them have boomed, some of them have not. And obviously, some of them are out of the penny stock territory, but some of them are still, potentially good to be added to your radars. Obviously, even though it's not a penny stock anymore, it's still a good, opportunity for growth, especially as they, exit the penny stock area, because they're more safer, because that penny stocks are, high volatility, high risk, high reward type situations, especially the bio ones where they have, data coming out in the future. So definitely an interesting thing to add to your radar, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification to get notified every time I make a new video. As always, if you want to sign up for We Won't Get You 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300, check out the link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.